She's really happy, and that makes everything just easier to manage. She doesn't have really much spoken language, maybe like 4 words, which is mama, papa, and her brother, and she can say her own name.
She loves going outside, so if you don't hide her shoes, she will go and find them and bring you her shoes.
It was a perfectly normal pregnancy. We had a lot of genetic testing when I was pregnant, and nothing really showed any issues. All of her scans were normal. When she was about 3 or 4 weeks old, she started having really like weird sort of movements. I videoed a couple of those episodes and I brought it to the pediatrician.
Well, on one hand, you have hope that it's something that's going to fix itself. On the other hand, you have fear that is something, like a lot of diseases do, that actually leads down a path of a very short life. So you have emotions that, and thoughts that go in a variety of directions, that's for sure.
When she was 2 years old, her epilepsy came back. And so we pursued genetic testing again. And then she was diagnosed with PACS1 syndrome through a result of a full exome sequence.
PACS1 is a rare condition. The cases in PACS1 that we know about can be counted essentially in the dozens and hundreds. The PACS1 gene family presents with a variety of clinical presentations, and Aliyah has many of them, including the developmental delay, the abnormal EEG, and the seizures.
There was very little information when we got the diagnosis. It was really an emergent disease that was only been known for a couple of years or a few years. There was only one paper published, but at least it gave us some sort of indication of, okay, now you know what the problem is, because when you have no idea what the problem is, it's a little bit difficult to tackle and figure out what you need to do and what you can do.
You give high five?
Yeah, initially we checked on her brainwaves, so we did an EEG recording. We reviewed all of her prior records, including her brain imaging and prior EEGs. And based on those EEG tests and review of the records, I then referred Aliyah to Dr. Pinto's clinic, who is helping me manage the ketogenic diet to make sure that the diet remains stable.
Patients with intractable epilepsy very often need to take a lot of medications, and the medications, they can have side effects. Aliyah was experiencing some of them. So by offering the ketogenic diet, not only she was able to achieve seizure freedom, but also she was able to simplify or decrease the amount of medication she was taking at that time. With that, improve her quality of life, including her ability to stay alert, awake, more interactive, and engaged.
Excited.
You're very excited or hungry? Are you excited to see us? Or excited to eat?
Eat.
Eat, okay.
She's been on the keto diet now since you're 3, so about six plus years. After 6 months, the EEG was completely normal. Having seizure control, it's just huge. I mean, when your kid has a seizure, you don't care if they talk or don't talk, you just don't want them to have seizures. For now, I'm just happy she's seizure-free and that she's happy.